Today we're doing lesson 10.7, Elapsed Time. A computer company claims its laptop has a battery that lasts 4 hours. The laptop actually ran for 200 minutes before the battery ran out. Did the battery last 4 hours? So, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Think about it this way. The minute hand moves from one number to the next in 5 minutes. So it's just like multiplying 5 times 12. Convert 200 minutes to hours and minutes. So step 1, convert minutes into hours and minutes. So you would take the total amount of time that it actually ran, which is 200 minutes, and you would divide, because you're going from a lower unit of measurement to a higher. And then there's 60 minutes in 1 hour, and that equals 3 hours with 20 minutes left over. So that means that 200 minutes is equal to 3 hours and 20 minutes. Step 2, compare. Write less than, greater than, or equal. So 3 hours and 20 minutes is less than 4 hours. So the battery will not last as long as the computer company claims. Convert to mixed measures. Jill spent much of her summer away from home. She spent 10 days with her grandparents, 9 days with her cousins, and 22 days at camp. How many weeks and days was she away from home? So step 1 is to find the total number of days away. So we're adding the 10 plus 9 plus 22 in order to give us 41 days. Step 2 is to convert the days into weeks. So 41, because we're divided by 7, because we're going from a lower unit of measurement to a higher, we're dividing. So it's 5 weeks and 6 days. So Jill was away from home for 5 weeks and 6 days. If you need to, here is a reference for the quiz that you will be taking on Monday. So one way is to use a number line to find elapsed time. So Monica spent 2.5 hours working on her computer. If she started working at 10:30 a.m., what time did Monica stop working? So she started at 10:30, and we jump forward 1 hour, that's 11:30. Then we jump another hour, and that's 12:30. And then we have a half an hour or 30 minutes that we make that small jump forward, and we end at 1 o'clock. Because again, half an hour is equal to 30 minutes. Another way is to use a clock to find elapsed time, or time that has passed. So you're starting at 10:30, and you are moving the hour hand 2 spots, and you're moving the minute hand for 30 minutes. So you would still land at 1 o'clock. So Monica stopped working at 1 o'clock p.m. Because again, remember, she started in a.m. So finding a start time. Robert's soccer team needs to be off the soccer field at 12:15 p.m. Each game is at most 1 3/4 hours long. What time should the game begin to be sure that the team finishes on time? So 1/4 of an hour is 15 minutes. So 3/4 of an hour would be like if you multiplied the 15 times 3. And you'd get 45 minutes. The first step is to subtract the minutes first. So 45 minutes prior or earlier is 11:30 a.m. And then the second step is to subtract the hour. 1 hour and 45 minutes earlier is 10:30 a.m. So the game should begin at 10:30 a.m. So on your own, you are doing numbers 1 through 3. You're converting. So for the first one, you're converting minutes into hours. Second one, you're converting days into hours. Number 3, you're converting hours into days and hours. For number 4, you're finding the end time. So start time is 9:17 a.m. And then elapsed time, or the time that's passed, is 5 hours and 18 minutes, and you need to figure out the end time. So you can do either drawing an analog clock if that helps you, or else you can do a number line or any other way of showing your work. Then you have number 12 and 16 on the back. So number 12, which internet services downloaded the podcast in less than 4 minutes? So you're looking at this bar graph to figure out which internet services. Number 16, Samit and his friends went to a movie at 7:30 p.m. The movie ended at 9:55 p.m. How long was the movie? Remember to show your work. So they have plenty of space right here.